So what did I think about Scottie Pippen saying that he didn't like Bill Russell's style of play, but he respects his legacy? Got no problem with that. Bill Russell's style wasn't for everyone. But I want to know whoever played for the Celtics that you thought played rose colored and it wasn't hard nosed. Everybody I've ever seen that was great with the Celtics had a hard nosed style of play. And it wasn't romanticized. It was really grunt and roll from Bill Russell, Havlicek, Dave Cowens. You get to Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, McHale. You get to Paul Pierce. You never saw, and it maybe Reggie Lewis to an extent because he had a real distinctive style. Tatum and Brown, but even their style with all the threes, it's kind of workmanlike. It's not. It's something about the Celtics. When I watch the Celtics play, it's very workmanlike. It's not like you're sitting there going, "Ooh," like it's Picasso. Like you sitting there going, "Ooh, it's so artful. It's so just." No, it's pretty rugged. But the thing about it, Russell won championships 11 and 13 years, and Scotty had to acknowledge, and no one's going to see that. No one is. You know, I think Bill Russell never gets his due for not just his dominance, but his basketball knowledge, his IQ. Scotty was saying he prefers the game is modernizing what is brought, but he acknowledges Bill Russell. What I like about what Scottie Pippen said is unlike JJ Ridiculous and some of these other hacks who come out here and say the plumbers and the ice cream cone man and the circus workers acknowledging old school. Because you sound really dumb when you don't. I didn't find nothing wrong with the way Bill Russell played. Bill Russell was very athletic. People act like Bill Russell was some dude that because he was tall and that was a handful that he couldn't do that. He went up against Wilt Chamberlain, Nate Thurman, okay? Oscar Robinson on the perimeter, Jerry West on the perimeter. You had guys who could play. And yeah, you can say he had a stack packed team, but he was the leading source of the team. He was the guy who put that together, and he was a player coach that won 2 chips. Don't let that fall on deaf ears. Because how many of these guys who act like they could coach, think they could coach, could pull off what he did? Remember that game 7 against the Lakers in '69, though Jerry West got the MVP. They had the balloons ready to go down, and Russell saw it and got inspired. Who does that remind you of? Does that sound like something that Michael Jordan would get fired up about? You darn skippy that Bill Russell was a pit bull and tougher and rougher. Not including the time period he came in with that racist mindset in Boston, how they never really truly embraced him fully. And that's a fact. That man was incredible for what he had to endure on and off the court. But make no mistake about it, he was bringing it. He's a standard. But Scotty was, he just was being honest. It wasn't appealing to him in terms of style. Because, like he mentions, Dr. J, who he holds in high regard. And I understand that. But make no mistake about it, Bill Russell was no slouch or no pushover for nobody. You know, I don't even start my all-time greatest centers if I don't mention that man's name. And he's in my top 10. And he was a game changer. And if you're considered the greatest winner, why can't you be considered the greatest player? He dominated. He was a force to be reckoned with. And he wasn't no slouch. He could flat out play. And he was put on there for a reason. He's one of the most disrespected greats, too, as far as I'm concerned, when I think about it. Because they tell you always about winning. When you mention his name, they got excuses where there weren't too many people, or there were post office workers, or there was this and that. Hey, you win, you win. You play with what you go up against. You dominate, you do your thing. So Scotty gave him dap as his contributions and impact. He just didn't feel his style. So I ain't going to trip on that. It's a matter of preference and style. Anyway, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.